The football team has no name. The New York Giants fans have no shame. And it's been Batman forever since the Cowboys won the big game. You are now watching a It Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah. What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West. I'm trying to bring you the best place to come get shit off your chest when it comes to our Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? We got another double channel live tonight. I'm not only the Nest Out West with your boy here, Philly Foothills, Fuego, but also Eagles Uncensored podcast with my guy here to my left, AK Eagles. We are.
What's going on? How's it going, guys?
Let them know, AK.
Yo, this is AK Eagles from the Eagles Uncensored. Welcome to the show. Come and hang out with your friends, talk a little football, relax, throw it back. Welcome, everyone.
And what's that catchy saying you always say?
Which one? I say a lot.
You know the one that was it. You make cuss. What's the catchy saying? Give it to him.
If you like to subscribe. Oh yeah. No, hold on. You mean my whole catchphrase?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's AK Eagles from the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may cuss, I may fuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. And if you like the Wagyu, subscribe too.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Cut the music, Fuego. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are, like I said, we are live on both channels, so make sure whichever channel you're on, you hit that like button, and at some point during the live stream, you guys hop over to the other one and hit the like button as well on both of them, because it really, really helps push the content out there more and more into the YouTube universe, so to speak. So shout out, salute to everybody in the live stream right now. We got 7 people in here. So I want to give the shout outs to all the Fuck You crew and all the Philbillies that are in the building right now, because we really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Because like I always say, you guys are the food and the waters of the channel. And without you guys, this shit doesn't go anywhere. So Papa Sora, what's going on? First one in the building. Yo, what's going on, Papa? Appreciate you being here. He's always in our live streams. Jay Milton from Jersey, another loyal supporter. He said, "What up, good peoples?" What up, Jay Milt? Appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First on my page. I appreciate that, Jay Milt.
I'll see how it is.
Time to talk Eagles. EAGLES. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's talk about how we're winning the bye week. Hey, it couldn't have come at a better time, right? Because you've seen, right. I mean, Miles Sanders got the ankle twisted up again at the end towards the end of that game, and Jason Kels was hobbling towards the locker room. Looked like he re-aggravated that knee injury that he's been kind of nursing this season so far. So, it really couldn't come at a better time, my guy, right?
Yeah, no. In some cases, some people might say it came too late because, the injuries we did have this week, we took a toll on our bodies here. It's been a long season for us so far, but it is a good time for it. Now we can relax for the week. Like Nick said, he had them in yesterday, I believe, right? And then they were off the rest of the week. So they've been home. They're going to relax and hopefully come back in next week with a fresh mind and, their body's ready to go. And no, I believe one whole week of relaxation is what these boys need, man. You know, they've worked their asses off so far this season. So props to them, and it's well deserved.
Definitely. I agree with that. And I would actually I think our bye week actually is is very well timed for us. And I'm not just saying that because of the injuries, but we're going into a home stretch here where this is nothing but division games. So nothing's going to come easy. We all know as Eagles fans, if you've been an Eagles fan for any period of time, you know that each and every division rivalry game that we have in this division is never easy. No matter how bad these teams may look at certain points in these past seasons and this season, it's never a cakewalk. So, we got Washington, then we got New York again, then we got Washington again, and then we end the season with Dallas. So we got, I know a lot of us were saying, it's going to be the easier part of our schedule, but it's definitely nothing's going to be easy.
No, man. Listen, any NFC East game, the record's always 0-0. Always. It's always 0-0. It don't matter what anyone's record is. When the NFC East play each other, dude, it's a whole new thing. No one's won anything. No one's lost. They play each other like it's the first game. It's always a hard-hitting game. It's always fast, and it's always physical. So, you expect nothing but great games to come out of these. So, it's going to be tough. I won't lie.
It definitely is. And, shout out to Jordy Fighter. He's in the building. We got 10 people in here now. We got double digits, so let's go. We appreciate you guys. Continue to share the content. Post it on your Twitter. Post it on your Instagram. Go ahead and share it all on your social media because we're going to be on here tonight. We're going to probably open up the phone lines at the end of the night for a little while as well. And I wanted to give a big shout out to this guy, BPS. Recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's been working really hard. This kid, he's a young guy. He's going to school full time, and now he can go brag to his buddies, and say, hey, I got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. So big shout out to you, BPS. Keep doing your thing, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Good job, nephew. So what you on? Classified Joel, what's going on?
Joel, what's good, my guy?
Joel, appreciate you being here. Good dude. Even being a Giants fan, I don't think I've met a level-headed, nicer Giants fan than Joel. I don't think I can honestly say that I haven't. So
listen, man. If there's only one guy on this whole podcast that can give you a run for your money, it's him. And I mean that like in a friendship kind of status. Like me and Joel have became very close as well, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities he's given me for on his show and talking with him. Such a great individual, and I talk to him a lot as well, and just great friend, man. Truly is one of the coolest dudes I've ever met. Truly
awesome. Yeah. And I'm not hating that at all. I love to hear things like that. That's awesome. That's really cool. And we got Jay Boogie's in the building as well. You guys go check him out. Go like and subscribe his content. He's putting out some good stuff. He's got a Friday podcast with my guy here, AK. They rocked one. What was the last one this past week? 10 hours, almost 11.
I did that on my own. Thank you very much. Jerry Lee left me like an hour in. So I did like 9 hours on my own, but nah, dude, it was a very fun night though.
Big shout out to AK. 10 hours on your own. That's awesome, man. Hey, that shit ain't easy.
No.
Papasora weed.
he was yeah.
Gio, what's going on? Gio from the 215.
Yo, shout out to Gio, man. He's moving back to Philly tomorrow. So
is he okay? Is he?
Yeah, he's moving right now. So shout out for you being here, my guy. I know you're busy right now, so appreciate you stopping in.
Definitely, and good luck with the move. I hope it goes smoothly, and good luck to. We can't wait to to hear you and see you in your new settings when you're back in Philly. So good luck with all that. Gio, we like I said, like AK said, we appreciate you being here, even though that you're super busy. Moving sucks. I can't even imagine moving across country. So,
and plus he's got 3 kids, man, which makes it even worse. So he's got a lot to do, man. A lot. Yeah. I know that shit's hard, bro. So keep doing what you do.
LOL, you are so not smooth.
Appreciate you, Richie. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolute truth out there. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. What did Joel say? How the hell am I supposed to relax? Damn it. LOL.
Yeah,
I know you guys played really good.
Giants.
Right? You guys couldn't help us out and beat those Dolphins, man. Shit.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Right? We're trying to get a better draft pick.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You know how this fucking works, man. Come on.
Nick, what's going on? Appreciate you being here, Nick.
Nick, what's up?
Miles injured Sanders. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like, I mean, I thought he was seriously injured the way he was screaming out in pain after he went down, after his ankle got rolled up on.
Do we know what it is yet?
I haven't heard anything. I think it's probably just
an ankle sprain.
Possibly, yeah. And those could take weeks to heal completely. I mean, he's probably not going to be 100% obviously until come next year, I think.
Yeah.
Richie MC, what's going on? He says, is there a QB controversy between Glennon and the third string guy this week? Shit. He's asking Joel that. Take it easy on him, Richie. Take it easy on him. That's our guy. Jay Milton from Jersey. Relax, Joe. We're winning the bye week. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Sir, yes, sir. Eagles Champ said, I got LB and Shakes to collab. It will be on BG31. We're going to solve this beef. What's up, Foothills Uncensored? Yeah, there's a beef. I don't know if there's an ongoing between Joey and LB. Yeah.
Sorry, brain fart. My bad. Yeah. I know. Anyway, yeah.
They're going to be on there together? Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting. I would definitely tune in to see that. Because I hope they're able to squash it, because like I said on Twitter earlier, we got to remember, we got to put all this drama behind us and remember what really got us in this to begin with as content creators, and that's being Eagles fans. First and foremost, we're a brotherhood. We shouldn't be fighting against each other. I definitely hope those two squash it, because I like both of their content, and I've liked both of their content for a long time. So I'll continue. I'm not on either one of their sides. I'll continue to support both of them, because I'm not even trying to be up in that drama. I think I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying, AK?
I hate everyone equally.
You sound like my wife. She feels the same way. He's talking to Richie. He said, not here. Glennon just sucks. And has not played a snap. We just bad right now. Yeah. That's cool, Eagles chat. I'm glad you're a part of that. Thank you for being here and enjoying the live stream. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Richie MC said, AK, where are the lights?
I need the
maybe for the Wandering Minds podcast.
Yeah. I'll think about that one, man. I'll get back to you on that.
Right?
Maybe I'll get some X-Files music to go along with it.
Vic 3, what's going on? Our co-host of the East West. What's going on, Vic? Appreciate you checking in. I know you're busy with the baby and things like that, so I hope everything's well with you and the family. And glad you're here, man. Glad you're here.
You're very welcome, my guy. Very welcome.
Yep. Oh, we got a goat in the building. Oh. We got a goat in the building. Philly Mike, what's going on, Philly Mike? Appreciate you being here, checking in. Hey, we got 14 people in here now, so
that's awesome.
You guys really appreciate the support, all the love, and things like that. So, what's going on, Philly Mike? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Been a while since we got to talk, man.
Right.
So
Vic said, "What's good, Mike?" J Mill said, "It's all good." AK, I was in there too.
Yeah, no, Jay Milton, man, he hung out with me too in there. He stuck in there for a long time as well.
Oh, you're a good guy, though. Good guy, though, Mike. Appreciate you being here, Mike.
One of a kind, man.
Yep. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No problem, man.
Welcome, Gio. We got Kayvon Kellen. What's going on? He said, "Yo, what's up, my peeps? Appreciate the grind." Hey, we appreciate you, Double K. Definitely. Appreciate you. Haven't seen you in a minute, so definitely like to see your name. Love to see people that I haven't seen in a minute. So it's good to catch up with peeps. Jay Book said, "Just set up one of those air bounce things for the kids, moving the stuff in." Okay. Bounce house, huh?
It's one way to get their energy out.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Billy Mike's in the building.
So what's our first topic of today?
I mean,
and we got JC Eagles talk up in here too, my
guy. Sir. Yes, sir. We got Jaden the Champ in here.
My other brother from another mother.
We got Jaden the Champ in here as well. What's going on, Jaden?
What's up, Jaden?
JC, what's up, brother? He said, "What's going on, fellas? Kels Nelson should be good after the bye. Thank God for Kels. Nelson it is what it is." Yeah, that's definitely good news, and I hope it's true. Definitely. I'm wondering about Jordan Howard too. So I want him to get back going. You know, hope his knee is on the mend. Definitely, because we're gonna need him. We're gonna need him if we want to make a push to the playoffs this year. Thank you, Eagles Champ. We need the yes. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Yo, Eagles UK, thank you for the subscription, my guy. Appreciate you, dude.
Richie MC said, "Need to watch Shakes and LB video today, but I saw East and West was on, or East versus West was on." No. Vic.
No problem, Vic. Anytime, brother. You know that.
Blue City Empire Sports, what's going on? Even though I'm a Giants fan, I hope Joey Shakes and Lord Brunson make peace. Hey, we appreciate that, man. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's I'm sure they will. You know, they're both grown men, and I'm sure they'll be able to come to a common ground. BPS said, "Chillin' Mike, I dropped a pod today with a Jets fan. He was pissed about the game, calling out the refs. I felt like I was being scolded by a dad. LOL. You got to see it." Definitely going to check that out, J-Bug. Hey, we appreciate that, Jay. Thank you so much. Thank you,
sir.
Let's see here. Let me catch up on some of these. JC Eagle Talk said, "What's up, Philly Mike? What's good, my brother?" That one that you say. JC said, "I think Eagles could go 3-1, but would love 4-0 and get into the playoffs. No one from the NFC is separating themselves or unbeatable." I would agree with that for the most part. Yeah. Especially with, Arizona having their injury issues on and off and things like that over this year, and Tampa's looked beatable. So has Green Bay at times this year. So, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Nobody's running away with it at all in either conference, really. I mean, the AFC's, it could be the Chiefs. It could be the Patriots. It could be possibly the, who knows? Colts could make the Super Bowl. You never know. With the way Jonathan Taylor's running the ball, that type of football wins well in the later months. When the weather gets bad and you gotta hit the ground like you saw last night with the Patriots only throwing it 3 times, and they still won because they played to their strength, and they played. They adjusted for the weather because there was some nasty winds in Western New York last night.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, man, because these coaches, they have to make adjustments right on the dime. They have to call the game how it is portrayed out there. And listen, I kind of figured last night was going to turn out to be a running game. I believe everybody did. It was going to be hard to throw the ball there. So, but yeah, no, I kind of figured the Patriots were going to win this, because when Baltimore screwed up and went for 2, and they lost, when you put Bill Belichick in that situation where he's got the grasp of first place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been there before, so he doesn't play around, and he was prepared to go in there and win that game. He knew what was at stake, so yeah, it was something he definitely, the Baltimore Ravens showed a weak point, and he pounced on it. So it was just a veteran move by him, but it was a good game. They played a good game.
Yeah. The Ravens have just been, absolutely stricken with injury. Stricken with injury this year. So, you can't fault them for that. A lot of those are, just part of the game and inevitable. Some years you get bit by the bug a little bit harder than others, and this year they got bit by a big bug. So, unfortunately, Baltimore could possibly go from being the number 1 seed to not even making the playoffs. There's a good chance that's going to happen. In my opinion, I think so.
You think they crumble here at the end?
I don't even know their schedule, but I know that they're not going to be able to slow people down enough on the defensive side of the ball and score enough points to be able to win games in the playoffs. So even if they make the playoffs, and they're going to probably have to go on the road, which is not going to favor them either. So
yeah, they'd have to ride their defense for sure.
Yeah. And Vic says, why does Lamar get more scrutiny? Or why doesn't Lamar Jackson get more scrutiny? I think he's gotten a fair shake of it, over his career. Wouldn't you say, AK?
Oh yeah, I have heard. We've all heard him say about his arm. Everyone has scrutinized this kid's arm for the first 3 years of his career. Just this year, everyone's kind of eased up on it, but his arm's always been scrutinized. You can't really scrutinize him on his legs because that's what he's known for. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure everyone's always doubted his arm at one time or another. But he also won an MVP too, so it's one of those things where he's proven, but yet he's not proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what Vic means, but yeah, it's a fine line you got to walk. It truly is.
Yeah, there is. And, some of it, I think is, it has to do with his likability. I think, he's more of a, obviously a running quarterback, but he's learning how to throw from the pocket too. So, and it just seems like too that he's, he's got good energy and seems like he's a good teammate and things like that. So, I think that may be in his favor too, as far as not catching as much scrutiny as other guys. But,
Yeah.
Blue City said, I'm still going to watch both Joey Shakes and Lord Brunson's channel. I'm not going to pick sides. My grandmother always told me wait before you jump to conclusion. Listen to both sides of the story. Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, even when two people have beef with each other, doesn't mean you can't be friends with both of them. You
Right.
know, you don't need to pick sides. You can, if they were both your friends to begin with, they can still be your friends after it. Just because they're not
Absolutely.
getting along doesn't mean that you can't be friends with both.
And
You know,
perfect,
there should be no
perfect,
side picking.
right. Perfect example is that is 500. You know,
Yeah.
he works with both of them and he's friends with both of them. So that's the perfect example of that. And I'm surprised 500 actually hasn't brought them together and squashed this already. I'm surprised that hasn't taken place because they could easily have done that by now. But I'm glad something's going to happen though. Hopefully they can take care of it. JC said, "Can you guys imagine if the Eagles only threw the ball a few times? Some fans would be calling for Hurts to be benched and Sirianni to be fired. Tired of the double standards, man." Yeah, you're right. That's facts. I can't argue with that. You're damn right. You're absolutely right, my dude. They would be, I mean, they would be burning down this freaking the front office of the Eagles. They absolutely would be. I mean, they'd be calling for heads.
I believe you're always going to have irrational fans on each side, to where no matter what we're doing, something's always going to be wrong, and that's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, they're the fans that make shit interesting, truly. You know, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. You know, some of the stories come from them. So, but it is okay though, in a way, because they're our heartbeat. You know, the irrational fans are truly our heartbeat because they're always on top of everything instantly.
Right.
You know, and I love it, you know, but I also get scrutinized by those people as well because I'm too patient. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. No, I know.
It makes it
It's
fun.
yeah. It definitely it keeps it interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
ECA, what's going on? He said, I'm excited for our draft. What is the first position you guys pick? If I'm GM and I'm in the position where they're predicting the Eagles to be at right now,
Kyle
I'm I'm taking that. I'm taking the safety. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The safety he's from Notre Dame, right?
Um,
Isn't that what school he's from?
no,
What's his first name?
Kyle Hamilton. He's from LSU.
Okay.
I want to say. I might even be wrong.
No, I was right. He's from Notre Dame.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. My bad.
AK had a brain fart, y'all. It's all good.
Thanks, Pops. I know.
He had some brain flatulence.
That was specifically put on there for me, by the way.
No, but I think we're in that. We're definitely. I think I would love to get Kyle Hamilton. I think he would be a great addition to our secondary. Absolutely. That would be my pick.
I don't care where he's from. I just know who he is.
Right. Nick wants to know how we're feeling about Washington. I'm feeling that we can't be sleeping on them. We can't be taking them lightly like I think we kind of took the Giants, a couple weeks ago. So what are your thoughts on Washington right now, AK?
Listen, man, my brother's a Washington fan. Okay. Sadly, I can't convert him. He's corrupted. It is what it is. But I did watch their game against the Raiders. And dude, they got a lot of energy right now. They're hyped on themselves alone. These guys play with passion. They play with heart. Heineke, that dude's a dog. I hate to tell you guys that, but he's a dog. He really is. And these players believe in him. So that alone makes him dangerous, when his own offense believes in him as well, you know. And he's very underrated for what he truly is. You know, he's one hell of a quarterback. I won't lie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him play that whole game, and that's the first game I watched him play all year. But I've heard good things about him before I even watched him, so that just even solidified it more. They are a threat, but I still believe we have the corners that we can lock them down. You know, I think we should be.
Will lock up Scary Terry.
Yeah, I believe Gibson might have a heyday with our linebackers. I won't lie. You know, I don't think our linebackers can take Gibson on. Gibson's pretty powerful, and
who's the receiving back that they have? The other guy,
McKinnon. Is that who it is?
Yeah. Jay, isn't
Gerard
it like
McKinnon?
Gerard McKinnon. Yes.
Yeah. He's a little shifty little shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to make sure we gang tackle his ass.
Now they did lose Thomas. Thomas has an ACL MCL tear.
Yes.
So Thomas is out.
Yep.
He's out for the year now.
Right.
So that's a huge loss for their offense. But I mean, they still have, you know, Scary Terry. Terry's there, Terry McLaurin.
Yep.
And then they do have Damani Brown still, right? Or is he injured? I'm not sure, but I know they did draft him this year, you know. And then the guy they got from Carolina, Curtis Samuel, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So they got some weapons, and their defense actually is not playing that bad without Young and Sweat. You know, their defense is still actually pretty damn good for losing two playmakers there. Yeah, man, I'm with you. Washington could possibly be a bigger threat than anyone at this end here, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean they're 6-6. They're at 500. They're in second place in the division right now. So, you know, we're looking up at them. We definitely have to. We have no room for error come next week, and we got to get the W. You know, if we want the season to end on a winning note and possibly sneak into the playoffs, then we got to go 3-1 down the stretch, if not 4-0. You know, we got to have winning football.
Yeah, and they're not going to make it easy.
No, they're not at all. No, MK, what's going on? He said you got 269, buddy. Looks like you're getting there. Hey, we're trying to get him to 300 before Christmas, you guys. So if you know anybody that hasn't subscribed to AK's channel, share his content, push it out there. Let's get him to 300 before Christmas, because he's been working hard, and he can't continue to do this thing without each and every one of you. So we really, really appreciate it, and he's deserving of it. He really, really is. He's been working his ass off. So
thank you.
Let's get him there, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's times too, like, you know, I started my conspiracy theory podcast on Monday nights. You know, you're a part of that with me. You know, we do our Eats Meets West. You know, I do my other shows throughout the week, and then, you know, I'm also on other people's shows too when I'm not on mine. So, I mean, I'm all over, man. And so I just appreciate the support. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we got another goat in the building.
Oh,
what's Joe?
What's up, Joe?
Philly, the podcast. Joe Castro's in the building.
Love the new logo, man.
Yes. And I don't know if did you hear the intro that he did for the Philly Shakedown? Shout out to that shit was lit. That's very, very well done, Joe.
Very good, Joe.
Absolutely.
Killed it, my guy.
He said, question, how was Donovan McNabb's throwing and passing? It was above average, not great, but above average, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll second that one. He could have been better at times. I mean, you know, growing up, there was plenty of times he broke my heart. but there was plenty of times he filled my heart. So, he was up and down, but for the most part, he had one hell of an arm. He could get out of the pocket and he could run, he could make plays. So, he was definitely an above average quarterback for sure.
I agree. Richie, that's funny that you say that. I heard that song earlier today, and there's probably not a month or so of time, maybe a little bit more than that we're all listening pretty much to the same music, for the most part. So it's funny that because I heard that song earlier and I was it got stuck in my head. I was singing it when I went into the store.
That's a classic, dude. That's a classic right there.
Absolutely.
Used to listen to that while we decorate the Christmas tree.
And it's got to be the Willie Nelson version. It's got to be that one.
Yep.
Willie's the best. Yeah, Papa. Yeah. He's talking about Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stingley is the LSU corner.
Yeah, I realized what I said after I said it, Papa. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Papa. Rub it in. No, let's see here. Good. So let's see. I was going to ask you. Yeah, let's talk about. I mean, we could make some picks real quick for this week's games. We'll go through them real quick.
Yeah.
One sec. Okay, so on Thursday night, it's the Steelers at Vikings. That's going to be an interesting game to see how the Vikings respond to losing to the winless Detroit Lions. So, what's your thoughts on that one? Steelers at Vikings.
I'm going to go with the Steelers on this one because you know what? I understand a lot of people are going to say, well, Minnesota's going to come out pissed and but you have to realize something too. Pittsburgh's coming off a win against Baltimore, so they're really hyped as well.
Right.
I really think, I'm going to take Pittsburgh in this one. I just have a gut wrench feeling about it. I'll go 28-24 Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's going to win as well. I just think that the Vikings shown their weaknesses, and I think the Steelers will be able to take advantage of them. I think the Steelers will win 21. I'm going to say 21-16. 21-16 Steelers. All right,
okay.
So next one that we have is Falcons at the Panthers.
Oh, fuck.
Right? Good luck picking that one. So I think obviously we know C-Mac's out for the year. I
got to give that to Atlanta, my guy. I'm sorry, but I just don't have any faith in the Panthers right now. I mean, if they win, it might blow even Panther fans' minds at this point. I'm going to go with Atlanta here 24-17. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I'm being too generous. 24-14.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Atlanta too. I think it's going to be, I don't think either defense is going to play very well, so I think it's going to be kind of a higher scoring game. I'm going to say it's going to be 31-27 Atlanta.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one I'm showing here is the Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
That one, I think the Chiefs are going to probably win by 2 touchdowns or more. The way that both teams have been playing recently, I I like the Chiefs better in this game. I think the Chiefs win 28-13.
No shit. Okay. I'm going to go opposite with you. I think the Raiders take it, man. You know, they almost pulled it off with Washington, and that was a heart wrencher. But dude, they were in it right till the end. You know, dude, the Raiders have been through so much shit this last year and a half, and to even be where they're at now, and even be competitive. And I Derek Carr looks nice, dude. You know, he does. I'm going to go with the Raiders on this. You know, they have beaten the Kansas City Chiefs in the past. They have proven to have their number before. I'm going to go 24-21 Raiders.
Okay. I like it. I like the argument there. So the next one I'm showing is the New Orleans Saints at the New York Jets. And if the Jets play anywhere nearly as bad as they did against us, then the Jets, I mean, the Saints could probably play, you know, not that great. The Saints could probably play 50-50 football. But I say that, I mean, not that great football, and still probably beat the Jets. So I'm going to take Taysom Hill and his bum finger and the Saints over the Jets. I'm going to say they win 21-10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man. No, I'm just sitting here thinking, and I just remember that game he had just last week, you know, and remembering that hurdle. Like, dude, that shit was dope, you know, and he did that. Dude, this Jets defense is terrible. Like, no lie, him alone, Taysom Hill alone should have like 100 yards rushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should not have an issue. I say the Saints tank this like 31-10, bro. No lie. I think the Saints like demolish them.
They go marching in. They go marching into New York and whoop that ass.
Especially after what we just did to them. I mean, their fans were leaving halfway through the fourth there.
Wow.
You know, they weren't even sticking around. So, you know,
it was all Eagles fans there after that point.
So morally, they're crushed at this point. So I just think the Saints will just demolish them, bro.
Yeah. Give me one sec.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, what's going on, guys? How's it going? Oh, you had to turn the lights off.
Yeah. The wife turned them on and left them on like she always does for some reason. No, the next one on the docket here I'm showing is the Seahawks at the Texans, and the Seahawks, you know, they played pretty good football this last weekend against the 49ers. Yeah, they got some turnovers. They got that big fake punt for the touchdown. You know, I think the Texans are. If the Jets are the worst team in the league, the Texans are probably the second worst. So I don't think the Seahawks are going to have much trouble in this one. I got the Seahawks winning 28-7.
Oh shit! I really want to do it. I really do, but you know what? I will side with you this time. I really do want to say the Texans, but I'm not going to. Because you know what? They do come out and play sometimes. I mean, I get it. You know, the Seahawks beat the 49ers, but dude, they were on a really bad streak there for a while. You know, so I get it. They could come in and This could go either way, I'm telling you, but I'll go with you here. Seahawks win 28-21.
Okay.
I got to give, dude. I mean, you know, Tyrod Taylor has done good in this offense at times. You know, we've seen him perform. He hasn't been the worst. He's done what expected of him to do. You know, especially with the whole Deshaun Watson incident that they've had over there, brand new coaching staff, all that. So I mean, at times they can play. You know, and they do score points at times. So I don't know. I believe the Seahawks defense isn't that good. You know, it's not like they have the Legion of Boom there anymore. They can be scored on, you know, so they might be able to put some points up on them. And I believe Tyrod can.
So you said 28-21 Seahawks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Could be the other way, though. Maybe. I don't know.
Never know. Crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
Definitely. So then we next have a AFC North battle, and the Baltimore Ravens are headed to Cleveland to play the Brownies. So who do you got in this one, AK? What do you think? We were talking about Lamar Jackson earlier. You know, are the Ravens going to respond from that kind of gut punching loss that they had this past weekend?
See, I hate picking these games too, man, because this is kind of like picking for like the NFC East, you know, but because their division is just as bad. When you saw Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Bengals, and, you know, the Ravens and the Browns, they all play just as hard as we do against each other. They have some bangers as well. This one can go either way. I know a lot of people say the Browns, you know, they're on a downward spiral, and Baker could, you know, this could be his very last year there, and it very well could be, but that doesn't mean that they can't come out and still play and win, you know. But I don't think so. I think Baltimore will walk away with this 24-21.
Okay.
I know I'm saying a lot of the same scores here, but it's really hard to predict games sometimes, man. They really are.
It is. I think the Browns are actually going to get. I'm going to take the Browns in the upset in this one. Okay. I think it's going to be somewhat of a high-scoring game, though, and it's going to be really pretty close. I'm going to take the Browns 33, the Ravens 31. And it's going to, you know, like I said, it's going to be close. It may come down to the last possession, you know, a field goal, you know, possibly to win it. So, yeah, I'm taking the Browns at home, 33-31 over the Ravens. And the second to last one we have for the morning game, or for the early games, I should say, is the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. Jaguars are, you know, they are what they are this year. The Titans are trying to make things work without King Henry. But, I mean, what are your thoughts on this one?
Dude, Tennessee should have this. I mean, they truly should. But I'm going to go with probably, I'm going to say 38-21.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like Jacksonville should not be a match for them. They truly should. I mean, what, Tennessee sitting 8-4 right now, correct?
Yes. They are 8-4.
So I mean,
that is.
I don't see them being a match. I truly don't. If they make this close, shame on the Tennessee Titans. Seriously.
Right. Yeah, don't pull the Buffalo Bills and let the Jaguars sneak one on you, because you know that was probably one of the biggest upsets of this season, was the Jaguars beating the Buffalo Bills. That was a crazy game. I think they won like 9-6 or something like that. Yeah, it was just a really weird game, but yeah, I agree with you. I think the Titans should have this one easily. I think they're going to double them up, actually. Then they're going to put a 40 burger on the Jaguars at home. And I say Titans 42, Jaguars 21. All right, so the last one for the early games is the Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Redskins. This is the one that us as Eagles fans, being that it's our bye week, this is the one we're going to have our eyes on the most. So what are you thinking about this one, AK? Dak's coming into Washington. Zeke's coming into Washington. Are they going to eat or are they going to starve?
Listen, man. This is really, really tough to say. I puke in my mouth every time I say it. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not rooting for Dallas at all. I will not root for Dallas. But if they win, I'm not going to be upset because that does help us. I'm not rooting for them, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not watching the game, and I ain't rooting for them. But if I look down at the final score and it says they won, I'll sleep easy. I ain't going to bitch about it because in the end, that helps us. You know? But if Washington beats them, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I won't lie because that shit's funny as hell. But, you know, trust me, they will not hear the end of it if they lose to Washington. Trust me, and it won't be for me. Washington will let them know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will get trolled probably. But, yeah,
I don't.
This is really tough, dude. I don't. Yeah, we'll just go with that. I'll second Richie's.
35-21 Dallas.
I don't want to say that Washington can't win. I know they can, but I just don't know if they win that one.
Right.
You know.
I know what you're saying. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go against you on this one. I'm gonna say Washington gets the upset at home. Dallas has to go. You know, they have to go fly cross country and play in somebody else's home stadium. So I'm taking the Redskins in a close game, 24-21 over the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, but you know if they lose, dude, we slide into 7th seed. You know that, right? If Washington loses that game, we're 7th seed going in after the bye week.
Yeah. I'm not telling.
That's the only reason why
I want to happen. I'm telling you what I think is going to happen.
I know. I'm just saying. Don't knock on wood.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
Without saying it though, because you'll never hear me say it. I'm not going to ever say it, but you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. All right, so then we have the New York stinking Giants heading to LA to play the Chargers at 105 in LA. So what do you think about that game? I don't know if Daniel Jones is going to be back, so that's obviously a big factor. I don't know. Joel didn't sound too confident.
Did you just see what the Chargers did to the Bengals? They stomped a 40 burger on them.
Right.
Okay. I told you, bro. I have Justin Herbert being MVP this year. I don't know if he still has a chance of doing it, even if he balls out these last 4 games like he just did. But, hey, if they can keep that up, it is what it is. But, listen, the Chargers should be able to stomp a mud hole in this Giants team easily. Yeah. I mean, they got Keenan Allen, they got Mike Williams, they got Austin Eckler, you know, that really good guys. There's no reason. This should be another 40 burger for them. Easy. I'm going to say it's going to be like 42-24 Chargers.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's an ass kicking right there. Definitely. I hope you're right. I mean, I hope you're right. I love to see the Giants get destroyed. You know, I just being an Eagles fan.
Sorry, Joel.
I know. Sorry, Joel. No offense at all personally. But yeah, the Giants are going to have a tough task ahead of them, heading into Chargers land there in LA. So I think the Chargers win pretty easily as well. I'm going to say 38-24. 38-24. Chargers win, and they're going to win very easily. Actually, that score is not even going to indicate how easily they're going to win. The Giants are going to get some some garbage points, some late garbage points. Okay, so I think we're in agreement with that one. The next one I'm showing here is the Detroit Lions are headed to Denver to take on the Buck and Broncos. What do you think about this one, AK?
Yo, listen, I'm telling you right now, Detroit goes back to back. Listen, Denver is coming. Listen, Denver is coming off of that crappy ass loss to Kansas City. Listen, how many times did they have a chance to win that game? Kansas City's offense was not really that good. All right, they weren't. They had plenty of opportunity, many of times, to get back in that game, and Bridgewater threw 2 interceptions there at the end to kind of seal his fate.
Yeah.
Detroit's coming off a game, and did you see how crazy they were? It was like they won the fucking Super Bowl, dude. No lie. They were going nuts. All right? They're bringing that energy. I'm telling you right now, Detroit wins this game like 28-27.
28-27, Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the Lions, they had their high last week. I think they're going to come back down to earth a little bit this week. I think it's going to be a close game, and I'm going to throw something kind of crazy out there. I'm going to say that they end in a 27-27 tie. I'm going to say the Lions and the Broncos are going to tie.
That's their second tie of the year then.
Yep.
Oh my God, that would suck.
Right? There's another. All right, so the next one I'm showing is the wounded 49ers heading into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals at 125. So looks like the 49ers are going to be on the road. AK, what are your thoughts on this one? This one should be pretty interesting, actually.
What is it? 49ers and who?
At Cincinnati? At the Bungles?
I'm going to go with Cincinnati on this, man. I know they got stomped out, but I think that's what's going to make them pissed off and come back. I mean, you got a young receiver in Jamar Chase. He's not going to want that game go. He's not going to let it go, And I think he's going to come back just to shut people up. So watch out for him to have like a huge game, probably 120, 130, 40 yards maybe. Okay. I believe T. Higgins will have a big game. Joe Burrow will. I'm going to go with the Bengals here. 32-21.
Win by 11 points. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you. The 49ers have been pretty up and down this year. Jimmy G has never impressed me really as a starting quarterback. He's too inconsistent. He turns the ball over too much. And I liked what you said about the listing the weapons of the Bengals, because I think they're a pretty complete team, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Now, they got receivers, they got a quarterback, they got running back.
I forgot Mixon. Yeah, they got Mixon.
They need to get a little more. They need to beef up that offensive line. But yeah, I think Cincinnati wins. I'm going to say they're going to win by 10, 27-17.
I like it.
All right, so the second, let's see here. We got a few more. We'll get these in here, and let's see. So we got the struggling Buffalo Bills, who played that was a crazy game last night. There was crazy wins in Buffalo, New York. So they got the Bills headed down south to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. What are your thoughts on that one, AK?
Bro, their decline does not get any better from here. You know, listen.
The Bills, they're not going to be
I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to this team, man. Like, it just started falling one week, and then it's like the wheels fell out, the ground disappeared, and they just fucking tanked. I mean, they're gone.
I tell you what it is. They don't have any run game. They don't have much of a run game, and they put too much on Josh Allen, putting way too much on his plate, and it's they're not balanced on offense, and it's rearing its ugly head now.
But I mean, this is the same damn team from last year, though. They made it work last year. You know what I'm saying? Like
when other teams get film on you, though, they find ways to take away your, they find ways to take away not only your best option but your second best option. So then you got to go to like your number 3 or 4 at that point.
That's on the coaches for not scheming again.
Quite possibly, yeah. I can't argue too much on that one at all.
But
so
yeah, I can't go with the Bills. I can't. I'm sorry. I still got to go.
I don't even think this one's going to be close. I don't.
You don't either? Yeah. Nope.
I'm going to say Tampa wins this handily. 30. I'm going to say they're going to reverse the score. 31-13.
Though, this could easily be a damn trap game for Tampa, though, too.
It could be. You're right. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point because that's a very good point because it's like what do they call that? They're in different conferences, so they don't play each other very often. They're not very familiar with each other. So obviously the Bills are in the AFC, the Bucs are in the NFC. So
I just can't go with the Bills. I'm sorry, bro. Every time I go with them, they break my heart, and I can't do it. I'm going Tampa. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going to go Tampa Bay wins 32-14.
Okay. Oh, man. They didn't flex this game out of Sunday Night Football. Are you serious?
What?
We got Chicago going to Green Bay. They're going to get destroyed. Chicago is going to get destroyed. Oh my! They might not. They're going to get buried in the snow. This is going to be a laugher of a game. Give me your thoughts on this one? Chicago at Green Bay.
42-10, bro. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I don't. 42-10. That's all I'm saying. We know what they both have. I'm high on Justin Fields, but bro, this is not his year. I mean, Nagy's got to go before anything changes there. So, they got a lot of work to do in Chicago. It shows, and there's no excuses here, man. If you lose to Chicago, I feel bad for the fans because I'd be pissed. Yeah, 42-10, easy.
Yeah. Yeah, my score is going to be pretty close to that as well. I think with Aaron Jones coming back, Aaron Rodgers is feeling good. The defense is playing at a pretty high level in Green Bay. Shout out to Rasul Douglas. Out. Yep. Rasul Douglas is doing his thing in Green Bay, so shout out to him.
Yep.
Ex-Eagle. So I think the Packers win. I'm going to say it's going to be 38-16. 38-16, Packers win at home and send the Bears, screaming, crying back to their bear dens, to their caves.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the last one for week 14 of the NFL season is the Monday Night Football matchup against the Los Angeles Rams versus, this might be one of the best games of the week. Rams versus Cardinals. Your thoughts, my guy?
Listen, man, this is going to be a very good game. This, yeah, I'm going to go with Cardinals, man. Listen, DeAndre Hopkins is back now. You know, he just played this past week. He's still getting into things. That you have Kyler Murray, you got Zach Ertz over there now. You know, you got Moore, you got Kirk, you got AJ Green. I mean, you got a really good defense over there. I'm just, yeah. There's some flaws to the Rams. There's some games they shouldn't have lost. You know what I mean? So I gotta say that I think the Cardinals take this. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be a very high scoring game, but I think it's going to be 42-38.
Arizona.
Okay.
I think it's going to be somewhat close myself as the two teams are being the division rivals. They're familiar with each other, and you're going to see some possible turnovers in this game. Matthew Stafford's been showing his colors as he has in the past of not being able to take the best care of the football. But I just think Kyler Murray and company are going to be too much for LA to keep up with, and I think the Cardinals win. I'm going to say it's going to be 31-28. I'm going to say it's going to be pretty close as well. The Cardinals are just going to have a little more than the Rams can handle.
My only concern for the Cardinals defense is if they can contain Cooper Kupp. If you can contain Cooper Kupp, you should be able to win this game.
And I think they will be able to because, outside of Kupp, the Rams don't really. I mean, losing Robert Wood hurt them a lot. It hurt them a very lot. So
you got OBJ there now, but
yeah.
But
OBJ.
you also lost Aaron Donald, so he's gone for the year. So that's losing someone big. Now you do have Von Miller, but
Are you did you have you confirmed that about Aaron Donald? I thought I looked it up and I didn't see anything about that.
Oh, well, I didn't. I thought everyone was talking about it. I thought that was truly a thing. Is it not? If it's not, then scratch that. I thought he was.
I don't see anything about him being hurt recently, like any major injury.
Well, then whoever the jerk was that told me false information, that was mean.
Yeah, because when I put in like Aaron Donald ACL, that's what you heard, right?
Yeah, they said it in our chat like over and over the one night.
Yeah,
remember? There was people talking about it. Yeah. Like it wasn't just me, it was all over. I mean,
no, I know it wasn't just you. No, I know that. No, I don't think that's true. So that made that maybe
that's not true. Never mind then.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think Arizona's gonna win. And they're gonna win the division and be the number one seed in the NFC, in my opinion.
Yeah. Who's
your pick right now to be the number one seed going into the playoffs for the AFC? Right now, like it goes obvious. New England just obviously stepped into that spot last night, getting the win.
Who's the two below them?
Let me see real quick. Let me look it up. Is it? I got it. Got the Titans at 8-4, the Ravens at 8-4, and the Chiefs at 8-4, and then the Chargers at 7-5. And looks like it's like Bills are 7-5 too. So are the Bengals, and so are the Colts are 7-6.
Literally anyone's in play yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So who is it gonna be? You know what, man? I'm gonna keep riding with my gun here. I'm gonna say it's the Chargers. They pull it out.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with my guns with Justin Herbert.
Okay. All right.
I'd have to be an idiot to back out now, right? I mean, we're only what 5 games left. Come on, I got to stick
Right.
to my guns.
Yeah, they got some ground to make up because they'd be
They're only a game out, right?
they're like a game and a half behind the Patriots, I think. So, well, because if the Patriots lost this next weekend, they go to 9-5. The Chargers win, they would go to 8-5 because they've played one less game. So, because of they had an earlier bye, it looks like Patriots on a bye this week, so they actually wouldn't play. That's right, the Patriots are on a bye. So, yeah, I mean, my pick right now out of the AFC, I'm gonna go with with the GOAT as far as coaching. In the most recent history, I'm going to go with Belichick and the Patriots. As much as I hate to say that, as much as I'm tired of them winning, I think they're gonna hold on to it because they're built to win in the colder weather too. You've seen it last night. They only threw the ball 3 times. The defense knew what was coming at them. I think at one point they ran I think it was 30 something straight run plays. I mean, that's insane. That's something that hasn't been done since the 70s. And whoever watched that game last night was watching, a part of history because that hasn't happened very, very recently.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man.
Well, what's up, Yee? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Absolutely big time West Coast Spurs Eagles fan.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. So, let's see here. What was I going to say? The the NFC it's definitely going to be interesting. Because like we were talking about, that the NFC is really there's no one really separating themselves. So
yeah,
you're saying that you think Arizona's going to be the number 1 seed in the NFC?
I believe so. I mean, like I told you, I believe Zach Ertz was the icing on the cake for that team. They were missing that really, really good go-to guy at the tight end position. I mean, they have every other position. You see it. They have Warner, as the halfback. He's doing fantastic right now.
Right.
They have Hopkins. They have AJ Green. They have Kirk. They have Moore. They have wide receivers. All they needed was that one dynamic tight end, and that was him. So, as long as they're coached right and they call the right plays, there's no reason this team cannot go. I mean, they're built for it right now. So,
yeah. And their schedule plays in their favor. So, I think the Cardinals have a very, very good chance of being the number 1 seed as well. So, yep, I agree with you on that one.
Definitely. That or Green Bay.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yep. And hey, we've been on for almost an hour and 15 minutes now. So, I wanted to not to go too long tonight. So I think we'll wrap things up, and get going here. But AK, you got any final thoughts for tonight, or you just want to let them know where they can find you at, my good guy?
Yeah, man. I shout out to Carney down there real quick at the bottom. He says sees great things for this team, man. A bright ass future, no cap. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I love working with this guy. He is like a brother to me. We talk every single day. We communicate all the time. We think alike, and great minds do great things. So, that's what we're trying to do here. And we just appreciate all the love and support we get from everyone. And, without you guys, like my guy says, you are the food and water to this. Without you, we're nothing. So, I just appreciate it. And, thank you, man. So, yeah, I'm AK Eagles from the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. And if you like the Wagyu, subscribe too. I appreciate it, man. Great Talk-O Tuesday. Can't wait for our next one.
Absolutely. Big time. And yes, you guys, like I said earlier, we're double live streaming tonight. So make sure you hit that thumbs up on both channels. Not only the Nest Out West with your boy here, Philly Foothills, but also AK Eagles channel, Eagles Uncensored podcast. We really, really appreciate it. Each and every one of your guys' thumbs up helps more and more of getting more people to our content. We had, anywhere from to 10 to almost 20 people in here tonight. So, we're growing more and more. And like my guy said, we're really enjoying doing this thing and providing you guys that great content. So we're going to get up out of here. Go, cue the music. Fuego, wake up. Where are you? He's sleeping over there. Fuego. There he is. Nope. That's not him. There he is. I'll tell you, hey, wake up. All right, you guys. Until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. But most importantly, like I always say, keep it fuego. Love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. And we out. Peace.